Hello, greetings. This is Gilles Monsieur. I wanted to wish you a really good day on this Valentine's Day. I hope you're having a romantic day. For every day, so it should be open for romance in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to speak a bit of astrology. In a sense, what we're seeking is to return to natural law, to become one with the law, where life is flowing, life is easy, life is beautiful. And for that, we need to start envisioning what is it we want, what is in terms of the life situation, in terms of relationship, in terms of professional situation, and already put ourselves there for one moment. If it's only for one moment, it should feel good. To visualize, to empower this vision with knowing that we deserve, and we'll get that as soon as we're ready. And so it is good to, and then once we project ourselves into this vision, sometimes we feel good, and then we can let it go, and then we can return to it and continue to cultivate that vision. It is important to know that what we want is what we should is what's right ahead, what's next for us. And so I'm going to pull a few cards to see what the angels may want to communicate with us for today. In a sense, today the action, the situation is compassion. For it is compassion. It is about loving ourselves, being good to ourselves, and then to be able to expand the goodness that we feel for ourselves to others. Sometimes it's easier to love others or to feel the good deed for others than we do to ourselves. So then it is the compassion we need to be able to love ourselves as much as we love others. We need to serve ourselves as much as we serve others. So it is all about understanding this essence of love for ourselves and for others, for all is one. What's around the situation is righteousness. We have to be straight. We have to be true. We have to be we have to be sincere. And so it is good to be as straight as possible and to be as honest as possible. For that is really what is around that the compassion will be registered and we'll feel that love more as we align ourselves. It is the Buddha who thought the righteousness was the path of ascension. Once you align with the truth, we align with what is true, then the laws frees you. Life is Jesus also said, the truth shall set you free. For once we communicate something that is true, there is an opening within our mind that creates that freedom. If there is no opening, that means there was not enough truth within the content of what we're communicating. For every truth usually opens a door of consciousness. For there is always higher truth to be discovered. For you have to be discovering your own truth, your own source, your own creation. To disconnect to your own higher self, to your soul. Your soul is your personality of your God self, but the ego has hijacked for many years, for many lifetimes. The ego hijacked the physical body, the mental body, the emotional body, the astral body, and so it was all under the ego domination. Now the ego has surrounded her, and so our soul is taking the control of the show, and it will fuse with our pre-personal spirit of the I Am presence to become something that is far transcendental, and that is and there will be great joy and unexpected miracle and surprises once we achieve that connection between our soul and our spirit and become one within that in this physical form. And all of that is coming as we continue to follow our intuition, the signs. For the signs at the beginning, it just shows up as signs. There is signs, the synchronicity. We have to learn to read the language of light, how nature communicates with us. Then it becomes so much more than that. But it has to start somewhere, and that starts with following our intuition to be rational and intuitive in the same time. In our subconscious, we have the apprentissage, which is the learning. It is about learning. We've learned so much, and we're still learning each and every day. We're learning, and we never stop learning in any shape or form. But it's like so we've been through that teaching and so now the situation is family. It is about connecting to that deep. We are, in a sense, there is only one family. We are on one family in under God, but that will come realized later in the 3D program. For right now, people they're expurging a lot of karma, and a lot of people are very sure of their belief. I realized that I used to be very. Sometimes I said. I was with people and they're like so sure of their belief, but they're so distorted in their belief. They believe what the media says, and so they're really into this untruth and this complete lie. And I used to be to try to tell them, well, there may be something else that you do not see that may be more true, that you may want to open your mind to. But sometimes they would just like break they're all like get a heart attack or something, because their beliefs was so, they were so strong belief into this illusion, this shadow matrix, this reptilian dark alliance programmation. And so now I'm like completely fine to let them believe whatever they want to believe, to say whatever they want to say. If they're not willing to understand or to hear something, I just let them be. And it's kind of like nice to be serene and completely to listen to all that and like let them do whatever they want to do, be whatever they want to be. Everything is perfect, and life will always mirror on whatever level. For we are one family, and we want to reconnect to our soul family, those people that we feel close to, those people that makes us feel good, those people that share our frequency, for we may have different sorts, but in a sense we want to, there is deep sense of family, and also maybe reconnection in terms of romantic relation. For family is the most divine of all institution. For marriage maybe a human institution, but family is a divine institution for that is and so, but it is the reconnection to our heart and soul family, or for maybe also physical family. For family are the people that are closer to you in the heart. It's not necessarily all the members of our family may not be close to us in any. It's just a karmic situation. Sometimes we incarnate within a family for a very specific reason, and so love them all, but. Go. There may be some people that are not part of your blood family that may have more meaning in relationship to your soul than some people within your own family. So it's about connecting to that soul family. And what's coming up in the near future is a bit of patience. For we have to be patient for the connection will be coming into alignment. Everything is coming into alignment. As we become a central focal point, everything to gravitate around us. We become the central sun of our own life, and then everything becomes planet around us, and we can enlighten the planet. But for now, sometimes we have to be a little bit patient. We have to allow things to settle down, for the cycles to run their course, and then once the ending, I'm going to speak about astrology. There's a great deal of ending and new beginnings this week. What our strength is, our mission. This is what we are and who we are, and what our strength is. And so this is very powerful. It is to understand your mission. Why did you come here? If you do not know yet, just ask, why did I come here? What is my mission? Ask Spirit to reveal that to you. Once you know your mission, you will find fulfilled. And we are moving into this mission is about to start. For the mission was to be born, but now we have expanded into our soul plan. We've done so much in relation to what we came here already, but there is a new level of very much more powerful mission that will be called to serve the collective on a much higher level. So this is all coming. What's coming to us from the outside world is reconciliation. There is there might have been some misunderstanding that kept us apart. So now it's about reconnecting, making this reconnection, this reconciliation. What we have in our inner emotion, our hopes and fear, is temperance. It's not to be excessive in any way, form. For anything, even the good thing in excess becomes bad. So it's not good or bad, but everything, like Allah says in the Quran, it's like there is goodness in all things. He used the example. It says, even in alcohol and gambling, there is good things, but there is more bad for you than good. So I recommend you stay away from it. But there is good in all things. So it's about being temperate, understanding what sometimes we have to compromise with our senses and our ego, so that we can move from one level to another. So it's about like myself, I was drinking a lot of coffee, and I was smoking and all that kind of, and now I stopped that. So I have to drink a lot of tea, but now I have to find a way to reduce my tea input. I don't need to drink 2 liters of tea every day. But it's good to drink 3 liters of water every day, 2 or 3 liters. A lot of water right now, because there's a lot of physical transformation. Right now I'm drinking a lot of tea and a lot of water. So it's like, but still, it's like I feel like there's this physical transformation. And so it's about aligning with this. It's about being temperate and being moderate, and to bring things into balance, finding this point of harmony. And the outcome will be work. There is a lot of work ahead but the work will be, once we find the work that we love, it is a joy, pure joy to work. When I work on my painting, for instance, I find joy. I find it is ecstatic. I mean, not ecstatic, but when I complete a painting, it's like, whoa, what a satisfaction. Well, when I create, I'm like fully in the moment. I discover all kinds of things. I learn so much, and And then for soon my work is going to be brought into the more business aspect of the business. But I'm looking forward to that. There's going to be a great deal of change and excitement. I'm not really sure how, when, or what exactly, but I know it is all coming. And right now I've decided I'm going to finish this English translation of my book, because it hasn't been done. I've already started to do to read it, but I'm going to remove this old translation and read the new translation as soon as it is done, because I read it a bit too soon. I want to refine the language, but in a sense, the book is complete. So I hope this reading was interesting for you. So it's good to become the compassionate observer, to understand that each country has karma to resolve. Each person has his own karma, but each country has. Well, there is a lot of tension. It is like it's like a pressure cooker right now. There's some situation like there's some karma countries that have a lot of karma, like France, for instance, or United States, or Israel, or European countries. But if you go to Bhutan, or like Laos or Switzerland, it's like lighter karma. There's less pressure, on people and things. But everybody needs to expurge their karma. And so it is part of the process. Everything is done for the expulsion of this karma, so we can emerge into this global plan. There is a very powerful plan that is in the works behind the scenes to bring the world into alignment. And right now. And right now, it is there is we're moving in towards this new moon, this full moon in Virgo, which will be Tuesday. So and then on Monday, the sun will move into Pisces. Happy birthday in advance to all Pisces. I'm Pisces myself, so I will have a birthday coming up. And the planet Chiron will move into Aries. As Chiron moves into Aries, it means the wounds that we had will be addressed, and we'll be able to finally move into this very, very fast-moving. Chiron is a very fast-moving energy. It never stops, always in action, and it is very spiritual, very enlightened, very powerful energy, and we'll be able to move into this energy of knowledge and wisdom beyond the wounds once we let go of the wounds. And there were everything that is on Monday. There is all kinds of very powerful conjunction. Venus is going to conjunct Saturn. So Venus is what we like and don't like. Saturn is our karma. So we're going to have to adjust those old things that we like that we no longer like. This compromise with the ego once again, and certain things we have to let go in terms of our likes and dislikes, and then Venus is going to travel and conjunct Pluto, at which point the transformation is going to be expanded into the transfer that will be anchored into this transformation, while at the same time Mercury, the monkey mind, the lower mind, will be conjuncting Neptune, the greater unity, love consciousness in Pisces, and then there is Mars and Uranus. Mars has sexual desire, and Uranus will challenge all our sexual habits, and because sexuality will have no choice, but all the casual sexuality will be very, very difficult to practice. We're going to need to move into this. There are a lot of people that practice sexuality more like animalistic sexuality, but this will be very, very disturbing to them, because sexuality is something powerful. It should not be practiced. We are not animals. We should not practice sexuality as animals. We should practice sexuality as humans, with love and respect of ourselves and our partner. So all kinds of things. Those planets will be addressing that, looking into the old patterns, the whole habit, and to also propose the future potential as it was in the gap. For we are here to become the bridge between the physical and the spiritual, this rainbow bridge. And so yeah, this is about, in essence, what I wanted to address. I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to finish with a song. I wasn't going to sing, but finish with a romantic song. It's a love song, but it's the one I know by heart, so because I didn't have words. So I sing it anyway, and it goes like this. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch. Alone, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? Need your love, I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, to the sea. In the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers cry, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Oh, my love, my darling, I hunger for your touch. A long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? Need your love. I need your love. God speed your love to me. Well, thank you for sticking till the end. I will return to you shortly. I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste. Salat.